What is the secret to not gaining weight during the holidays? Do you have to sneak some pie? Do you have to sneak some cake? Sneak around and eat all that stuff? No, just eat. Just be normal. Just eat normal. My secret to not gaining weight during the holidays is just eat normal. I'm going to enjoy my turkey, my dressing, my giblet gravy, probably blueberry cream cheese pie, pecan pies, pumpkin pies. I'm gonna eat all that stuff, and I doubt I'll even really gain more than a pound or maybe 2 at the most, but I probably won't gain anything, and I'll tell you why. I have been dialing in my nutrition just perfect, well, almost perfect as it can be relative to the way I eat and without a food scale. But I've been dialing in my nutrition day after day after day after day on a consistent basis. And that's the key when it comes to dealing with birthdays, dealing with the holidays, dealing with Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of that stuff. If you'll be consistent every single day and then just eat and I'm not even going to track anything on Thanksgiving Day. It would be absurd. It would be absurd of me to show up on Thanksgiving Day and say, okay, I'm only going to eat this, or I'm going to be eating in a deficit. It'd be like on my own birthday deciding, well, it's my birthday, but I'm so strict and I'm so amazing at my fitness that I'm not even going to eat cake and ice cream. You don't have to live that way at all. You don't have to live miserable. Thanksgiving's really not even going to be a cheat day for me. I'm not going to eat gluttonous. I'm not going to be a gluttonous pig, despite I just named off all of those foods. But here's another little key. When I eat those pieces of pie that I mentioned, I'm going to cut and eat little small pieces. That way I get a taste of it all. But I will not eat in a deficit. I will not eat at maintenance. I probably will eat in what would be a bulking phase. I might even eat 1,000 calories more than I normally do. But what I will do is the very next day, on Friday, I will get right back on my nutrition as perfect as I can. Now that in and of itself takes some mental discipline to do, because you don't want to binge eat. And oftentimes if you binge eat, what you will do the next day is make even more excuses and say, well, it's Friday, I had a bad day yesterday, so I'm just gonna do whatever and I'll start back on Monday. And all of a sudden 1 bad day turns into 3 bad days. And you do just stack up calorie after calorie, and you can do some damage and do some backtracking on your fitness, and that's how you gain 5 or 6 or 8 pounds over the course of 4 or 5 days, by going from eating 2,600 calories to 5,600 calories several days in a row. But the key is to have balance, and on the day that you're gonna, like Thanksgiving Day, just eat normal. Don't deny yourself of food, but don't try to see if you can blow your stomach up like a basketball or a soccer ball. Just eat normal, and when you're full, stop eating. Don't eat anymore. And then a couple hours later, if you feel a little bit of hunger, go back and eat a little small piece of pie, or maybe another little helping of that dressing. Enjoy the day, but be consistent. 1 bad day of eating is not going to really harm you if you're consistent. If you have 14 great days where you dial your nutrition in to almost perfection, and then you have 1 bad day, well, it's not going to kill you. Just like if you have 14 terrible days and you eat 6,000 calories, and then you have one good day where you eat in a deficit and you eat 1,800 calories. Well, you're not going to see much fat loss just from that one day of good eating, because you were consistently eating terrible. So be consistent one way or the other. Be consistently eating terrible, or be consistently eating good and dialing your nutrition in. But that really is the key to dealing with birthdays, the holidays, special occasions. Don't be that person that shows up and says, "Oh, well, I'm bodybuilding, or I'm this awesome person at fitness, so I've got my Tupperware container here and this is what I'm going to eat," unless that's what you want to do. But what I'm saying is you don't have to do that. You can be consistent and you can eat good foods, and then you can have one day where you just don't track anything. The nutrition strategy that I teach at the seminars will allow you to know how to dial your nutrition in, to know what those calorie numbers are, what those macro numbers are. Dial your nutrition in on a daily basis. And you can even follow me. We can follow each other on some of these meal apps, these tracking apps. I use My Macros Plus, which is awesome. And you can join, it's almost like friend requesting on Facebook or something, or following on Instagram. We follow each other. And so far there's a few of us that have began to follow each other, and you can look on there and see how I have reached my goals or not reached my goals for the day. And I can look on there and see where you're at and the foods you have eaten during the day. And we kind of laugh at each other sometimes, because we'll eat some good foods and then some foods that might not be so good, but when we hit our calorie numbers and our macro numbers, we realize that's really what counts in the end. But contact me down below for one of these free health and fitness seminars. You don't have to wait until the holidays are over. That's when everybody usually kicks in and says, "Well, my New Year's resolution, I'm going to get fit." And so for the first 2 weeks of January, everybody's in the gym. You can't hardly get a machine. You can't hardly pick up a weight because there's so many people in there. But then after 2 or 3 weeks, everybody dies off. You know why? They can't make it a permanent lifestyle. You have to make it a permanent lifestyle. And I will share with you everything that I've learned and that I know about it. I have made it a permanent lifestyle, and that's why I'm going to enjoy these holidays. And you can too. So contact me down below. Don't wait any longer. Don't procrastinate. You don't have to wait until after Christmas and when the holidays start. You can go ahead and contact me now and get in on one of these seminars, because I promise you, you will learn some great things, and we'll learn together.